Let's talk about niching down. Hi there, I'm Mark Scott. Thanks for checking out another voiceover tip. Here's the deal. If you never want to miss one of these tips, and by the way, I post a new tip pretty much every week, make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll always get notified whenever a new tip is coming. And also keep an eye out for Free Advice Friday. Sometimes on Friday afternoons, I go live right here on YouTube and answer your voiceover questions for free. Again, like and subscribe. You're always going to get notified. So if you go into Google and do a search for corporate video production, which is one of the common ways that voice actors market themselves, you're going to come up with around 1,150,000,000 leads. That's the results that I get anyway when I go into Google and I do a search for corporate video production. It comes up with 1,150,000,000 results. Now, most voice actors are just going to start working their way through the list, which means that the people that are in the first 10 or 15 pages of Google are probably getting a lot of emails from voice actors. Now, I'm not going to tell you not to do this. I think you should do this, but I think if you're going to do it, you better have something good to bring to the table. Because if they're getting emails from all kinds of voice actors, you're going to want something that's going to make you stand out. You're going to want to have the best demos, the best website, the best studio, the best email. You want to make sure that you are setting yourself apart from everybody else so that you can rise to the top. On the flip side of that, if you want to try to do something that maybe not everybody else is doing, maybe it's time to start thinking about niching down. Now, there's a couple of ways that we can think about this. When I say niching down, some voice actors will think I'm talking about genre, and I could be. So what I mean by that is maybe your focus is going to be on explainer videos, and you're just going to become the best explainer video voice actor there is. Or maybe you're going to focus on e-learning, and you're going to become the best e-learning narrator that there is. And that's one of the strategies that I have done in my own business. I picked a couple of genres where I felt like I could really excel, a couple of genres where I seemed to be booking consistently, and a couple of genres where it seemed like there was an abundance of work, and those have become the bulk of my client base. Explainer video was one of them, and e-learning was another one of them. So that's one way that you can niche down. Instead of trying to do every type of voiceover that there is to do, pick a few that you know that you can really truly excel at and go after those. But there's a way that you can niche down even further. What do you bring to the table that no other voice actor brings to the table? What do you have in your past that could set you apart in your voiceover business? Maybe it's something that you went to school for. Maybe it's a special training or education that you have. Maybe it's where you've spent the last 10, 15, 20, 25 years of your life working in a particular sector, working in a particular area that you could niche down into. That's one of the things that I want you to think about. So let's just play this out for a minute and say that you've spent the past 20 years working in corporate IT. Then when it comes to doing voiceover that's related to IT, who's going to have a slight edge? The person who spent 20 years working in corporate IT or the person who barely knows how to turn their computer on? So now you have an opportunity to potentially create a niche market for yourself. You can market yourself as somebody who has expertise in this. 25 years or 20 years of experience in IT, plus I'm a professional voice actor. That means that when it comes to corporate videos, to marketing videos, to e-learning programs, you are going to bring something to the table that no other voice actor is going to bring. So what is in your past that could set you apart? What skill, what training, what passion do you have that you could follow? Once upon a time, I did coaching with a voice actor who had the most epic beard that you have ever seen in your life. I'm talking the most perfectly manicured ZZ Top beard. It was beautiful. And one of the things that we talked about was the products that he uses to manage that beard, because there's a lot of work that goes into maintaining a beard like that. And he was able to come up with a list of companies, and he ultimately ended up becoming the voice of one of those companies. Why? Well, look, this really not an epic beard. Nobody's going to hire this to talk about their beard oils and their beard shampoos and their whatever other beard products that you have. But somebody, a voice actor with a perfectly manicured ZZ Top looking beard, now that's the kind of guy you want to be the spokesman for your company, because they know the product, they've used the product, but they also have the ability to deliver a professional voiceover around it. That's what I want you to be thinking about. Rather than doing what every other voice actor is doing all the time, Start thinking about areas where you might be the only voice actor that's actually out there and doing the marketing. Find your niche, and you can potentially create a really nice, lucrative business for yourself.